Hi again, it's me. Today we'll be doing our EFL matchday 25 prediction. The reason why I'm like this because it is extremely late. The time of this recording is midnight. It's quite insane. I'm still up because there's something going on behind the scenes. So, target like to get is at least let's try to get 5 likes because we're getting closer to 2024, and guess what? Back-to-back uploads until now to the 5th of January. Again, 7 days in a row of uploads. It's just brilliant for you lot. Starting off with the 6 o'clock kickoff. Sutton against Plymouth now. Both teams scored a lot of goals recently. 4 goals, 5 goals for Sutton. Plymouth, 5 goals. If I'm just going to go, it could be a goal fest. Last time I met, Southampton won in the last couple of minutes. Could it happen? I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. And then to the 7 o'clock kickoff in League One. Wigan against Carlisle now. Yeah, but it was kind of a close game last time I met at Carlisle. It was 1-1. Carlisle got their second point, which it was, and it ended Wigan's 2 wins in a row. And they were still bottom at that time because of the 8-point deduction. But Carlisle, they're now bottom of the league now. After they drawn 1-1 with Fleetwood, as Cheltenham beat Shrewsbury 2-0. But on I was going to go, I really think it's going to be quite tight. I think that Carlisle is going to win 2-1. And then to the 7:45 kickoffs with Cardiff against Leicester now. Cardiff's been quite good, really. They had a 2-2 draw against Plymouth and got 1 late against Sheffield Wednesday, which is quite good, really. 4 points in the Christmas period. Then Leicester, 4 points. They've been embarrassed 1-1. They've been considered quite late against Ipswich at Portman Road. But I'm just going to go, really, is Leicester's 8 heartbreak gonna damage this, because we could see an upset going on, but I really think it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. I think Cardiff's gonna hold Leicester. And then to Rotherham against Sunderland now. Rotherham against Sunderland. It'll be a Rotherham. They pulled an upset. I said it'll be 2-1. It was 1-0 Rotherham. And Sunderland beated Hull by 1 goal. It was just a scare because there was no shots, not a single shot for Hull and Sunderland. But the only shot on target was actually from Hull and Sunderland. 1 shot each, I want to be honest, but that's all I heard. But I think it's going to be quite tight. I think Rotherham is going to get another point from the Norths. I think 1-1. And now, back to the normal, as we usual. I'm going to go off to Huddersfield against Middlesbrough now. I remember, this was my first game that I predicted in this channel. Huddersfield against Middlesbrough. And yep, last time I met, Huddersfield, they could have went through, but I think it was a red card that costed them as Middlesbrough won. And Middlesbrough are now in the semis, which is kind of fantastic to see. And Middlesbrough got shocked to Rotherham, as I predicted Rotherham to win. As you saw in the last match, I predicted Rotherham against Sunderland. Yep, go back a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds. Yep, that's what's happened. That's what the line I said. But it's not going to be an upset like it happened in April, but I don't think that will happen. But I think that Middlesbrough is going to edge Huddersfield like 2-1 to Middlesbrough. Then to Ipswich against QPR now, top against bottom. Yep, Ipswich got a last minute gap in the top 2 as they got a point against Leicester. And Leicester's second draw of the season. And be honest, both of the draws for Leicester are away, which is kind of insane. But be honest, I think Ipswich is going to win here. I think 5-0 Ipswich. And then to Preston against Sheffield Wednesday now. Preston did a shock against Leeds. And Sheffield Wednesday, what was going on here? And they were having a fight. And Colts and Sheffield Wednesday had a red card, which is kind of insane. But I have to be honest, I'll have to go. Because the last time I met, Sheffield Wednesday lost 1-0. And almost half their fans left. Because how annoyed they were against their manager, Monson Lopez. But different story, but Sheffield Wednesday are a little bit slipping. But I really think it's going to be an edgy game. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Preston. Then on to League One now, with Exeter against Portsmouth now. Portsmouth, oh, you lost 2-1 to Bristol Rovers. Yep, you are 13th when you drawn the Bristol Rovers after matchday 1, and now you lost them 2-1 in the 94th minute. And Exeter got their first win since September. Absolutely fantastic news to hear for Exeter. I think they could actually do something against Portsmouth. I think it's going to be a 1-0. No, 1-0 plus 1-0 makes it 2-0 Exeter. And then to Peterborough against Barnsley. Not Barnsley, Peterborough. It's Peterborough against Barnsley now. It'll be something like a game to watch, really, because it's going to be last time they met, like, Peterborough smashed Barnsley 3-1. And before that, it was a clash between them two. But they could have faced each other in the playoffs, really. That would have been good for Peterborough after they wouldn't get trolled 4-0 and then made it 4-1, 5-1 Sheffield Wednesday, which would just be... That would just be so sad if it actually happened again for Peterborough. They just get playoffs 4-0 up and lose again. But I doubt it, but I think that Peterborough will win here. I think 3-1 Peterborough. And then to Oxford against Derby now. Yeah, but it's really a game to watch, really. Oxford last on the red days, they beat Derby 3-1. Yeah, but I'm just going to go, I think it's going to be a good old 2-1 win to Derby. And then to a big game in the relegation scrap, running against Cheltenham now. Both teams hadn't lost in the last two games, so it's going to be a good game to watch, really. Could Cheltenham make it 3-0? Could Reading make it 3 unbeaten for the first time this season? But could it happen? I actually think that Cheltenham could actually beat Reading. But they could. It could be a draw. It could be Reading win, but I think it's going to be a draw. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. And then to Bristol Rovers against Sutton now. Oh, Bristol Rovers. I might actually support you, Bristol Rovers. Beaten top of the table. Portsmouth. I want to be honest. I've had a feeling that in 5 years' time, I think Bristol Rovers would actually be a mid-table team in the Championship, which would just be amazing to see Bristol Rovers in the future. As they get an upgraded stadium, which is up to 25,000 or 30,000, which is just amazing for Bristol Rovers. But I really think that Bristol Rovers is going to win here. I think 2-0 to Bristol Rovers. And then in Leyton Orient against Wickham now. A mid-table fight. Leyton Orient on the top of the bottom half, and Wickham, they are shocking me this season. But I really think that Leyton Orient is going to win. I think 2-0 to Leyton Orient. How shocking it is to see Wickham losing the extra. It's just beyond me. Wow. Down to League 2 now with some bangers for the end of 2023. We're heading off to Bradford against Stockport now. Both on decent form. And Bradford are probably on the best form of the season, really. And yet, Stockport 2-0 down to Barrow and made it 2-2. With Barrow's stadium with the highest capacity in almost a while. I think it's been since the 1960s or I don't know. But Bradford 2-0 down, made it 2-2, which was quite good for Bradford. They keep their hopes of promotion quite good, but it's a little bit far, but they can get promoted for Water Athletics. But it's halfway, it's the second half, but anything can happen. But Let's see how this goes. I really think it'll be. I think it'll be extremely tight. 1-0 to Bradford. And enter a big game in the bottom half. Swindon against Forest Green. Yep, Forest Green, they were 2-0 up. Red card made it 2-2 and then 4-2 Newport. That was kind of embarrassing for Forest Green as now. They now sit bottom. They could have been 4 points off safety, but they ain't going to be safe in a while now because I'm not sure when they're going to get a win, because this could be the day that Fortune could get their full hand. I think they could, but Swindon, it'll be the first time since 2021 that they'll be losing five league matches in a row. Now, I legit remember that Swindon did Ipswich 3-2, beat Portsmouth 3-1 in the playoff semi-finals in League One. I remember all of those OG times. But I really think that Swindon's going to lose here 4-3. And then to Warsaw against Wexford now. The W against the W is the W duo in League 2. 1 hour to go, really. Last time I met, you know what I said? 4-2 Wexham. The next day, got it spot on. I think that was my prime of predictions back then, but it's just hit and miss now. It's just hit and miss now, but on hours to go, really. I really think it's going to be 1-0 Wexham. It's going to be 1-0 Wexham. And then they're dealing them against Sutton now. Yep. Sutton got on a win and they climbed up off the bottom and they're up to 23rd. And so I'll be honest, can Sutton stay up? They could, but I think they're going to be 23rd, sadly. But my updated predictions will be out like extremely soon. It could be out within these 7 days. Just keep an eye on your notification bell. But it's going to be a good game, really. I think that Gillingham, yep, they've been shocking. They lost 2-0 to Crawley. And Sutton, yep, beat it at 1-0 in the South London derby. But I really think that Sutton is going to make it 2 in a row here. It's going to be 2-0 to Sutton. And then to Barrow against Accrington now. Yep, this is going to be a good game, really. Accrington lost 2-1 to Harrogate in the 93rd minute. And Barrow 2-0 up, and then they drawn 2-2, which slips them out of the automatic zones. But I think that Barrow will win here. I think 4-2 to Barrow. And then to Notts County against Morecambe now. Yep. Rotherham, it was 0-0. I think I could have fallen asleep if I watched that, but it was on Let's Soccer Special, so I didn't see any of it, but there was no shots or anything going on there. I think it was just like boring, it was just like but it'll be quite tight, but I think that Notts County will beat Morecambe here. I think 4-2 to Notts County. And then to West Brom against Leeds now, the 8:15 kickoff. If I said 8:45, the game will be finished at 10:30 or 10:40, which would just be insane. But I want to go, really. I heard that I was at one time that I think the West Ham fan in Fulton's predictions, no one said, you know what? 5-0 Leeds. 5-0 Leeds. The next day, West Bromwich Albion 0, Leeds 5. That's just kind of insane, really. Could it happen? But I don't think so. They will be facing each other in the playoffs, but yeah, they would, because I forgot to add swap Southampton Leeds. I accidentally forgot. I'm absolute donut. But I think that West Brom's going to win here. I think 2-1 to West Brom. And here are the rest of the results right here. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!